Dear friends and sisters, in this video, I'll guide you all and you about professional design with Canva software. This is one of the most popular software the whole world, and it helps for all of us. It's easy to make design files. It's very professional, very eye-catching. In this video I will, just for all of you and me. Let's do it so we can apply it in the easiest way. Hello, friends and sisters, I'm very happy to share with you and your children a subject called professional design with Canva. And in this video, well, I'll show you, for you and your children, step by step, so that we can apply Canva to create works that are professional for. These are my designs. In today's column, we'll have some parts to share. First of all, I'll introduce you. Canva is very general, and what Canva does, through hands-on lessons. And we'll have parts. Let's talk about using Canva. At the same time, we'll also learn about how to get creative with Canva. Either way, these are the main points in, well, this program. And well, this is a wonderful thing. So that we can become designers. Professional. With Canva, well, you should also pay attention. Give me some of the following. The first is to upgrade Canva Pro. Well, because Canva and Pro are the most professional. Well, the next one is, learn how to use a Canva tool. And let's use templates and resource repositories. It's very plentiful above this app. And especially, let's use a computer to do this. It's easier inside. In case it is not possible, you can also use the iPad, but the computer is the same as the mouse. It's very easy for us to do a lot of operations. There are some simple ones. You can use an iPad or the phone can also be used. Then it won't take long for you. Well, let's go and get to reality. How to do with Canva? Well, first of all, well, we're going back to Canva's homepage. I won't have to share about how to log in or register. That must be very easy. Here's the most general view of Canva. Canva is okay. He is known as the king of online design software. And with a lot of design. It is also known as a template. Well, for you, and you can use it. Up here, there are a lot of designs available for us. We can use it as, well, the presentations on this social network or this video. And we can design these print files. These are marketing materials. Oh, the documents about this office. And a lot of other things. There are a lot of, well, designs called. Well, typically to get here and there, well, personally, well. Actually, I love Canva. And it's designed well. It's a lot. The files, the projects. Generally speaking, well, I feel very happy because it's well through. Canva saves me a lot of time. The work is well. That's a lot of wisdom in general today. We will learn as well. Well, Canva, it's got something great. Well, yeah. Canva overview. It comes from the fact that we do marketing. Well, with the design images. So instead of using Photoshop, stainless steel trader, or use another app, or especially those who are just starting out, without knowing anything about the tools. So this is the most advantageous thing. Personal impression, right? Of course I have to edit it too. I put the cup in right. Is also created an interesting thing. And the interesting things here are, it will definitely bring to all of us the wonderful things. For example, there are many beautiful models here. Oh, you guys see that, right? So it is. I copied this and then copied that. So I got mine. I really like these things. Well, I don't know what you guys think. As for me, I often copy. Because sometimes it takes me a long time to design and create it. I copy the color and then I fix it. It became right has become one of mine. Right, then I can. Personally, I think it is very high, very convenient, very great, right? Or not? I can. Has created very satisfactory products, right? So the hook is also a thing. Very good. And you and your children can see it a lot here. There are countless pictures. Now we come to another part. In the effort of Canva's contribution to the community, that is the table part. This table is also quite important. Then let's search from A4. There are many times people do not know how to make a board. This A4, it gives us a lot of spreadsheet templates. For example, here it is like are the lines correct? Or are there a lot of those? Hey guys, just scroll down. Well, I'll get into the details now. So we can do this calendar. This document file makes this book. Trunk can do anything with these boards, right? That is absolutely. Can we use these boards? Now we go each other then long. I mean it. Right, I changed it to my color. Am I different now? They're done. I decorated right patterns. How to design. The A elements. In the ingredients. That is so-called great. Yeah, because of this. So please cheer me up. Can I get a lot of likes? Do you see? Lots of great boards to make boards about. The user manual is very extensive. Nothing is missing there, but sometimes we just can't find it. And then I'll share it with you. Right? Or a lot of these fame are very beautiful. We can totally take it. Right? Completely. It's just a collage of pictures. Right? And we can absolutely use these charts to be able to create those things in the library, make books and do about the tools. The press does nothing. Right? Then like that. We have already had quite a few secrets. Let's summarize. What else am I missing for you guys? About the image and this, about the font and this, and then about how to move objects. There is BL. Okay, can I get these items? They are secrets. Then I can insert stuff in here. You can make flashcards. Get the VIP animated photos. Animated background. Right? Then stolen. Then here is the chart. Already? I think it might be. I will add a few more small ones. The tricks and even the experiences. Besides this, can I make video? Lots of great video templates here. We can search for template as video, there for us. And we can totally replace videos here. It's so easy. Here is it, right? I put the video in there. It made a very video. Beautiful, right? So what? My own too. Video is simple, right? It's just like the picture. Their mechanism is, it is designed as the picture so we can completely easy add text, right? Review is also very beautiful. That's great, right? Now we together. Deep into what we do. Right? Very nice, right? So to design, well, we have two ways. Absolutely, I can. Taken from samples on the internet. Should be available, right? Of course, there are some organizations that really like this. I don't have much time. But then this, right? It's easy for all of us. They're there, right? From here you can be creative. And Canva has many other features too. One is that we're going to go to the menu directly. Like I can go to this more section. Can I insert audio? Oh, I inserted the background. Or can I just emoji? The connectors, the gifty, the animations. There are a lot of things that can be added, right? To create things, the right designs. Very interesting then, guys. You and your children should study these items. The screen that I'm hovering over here and there. There, and besides that then, yeah. How can I download it right in this format? PNG or CBG. Is this the right background image? That is an example of a case where the image has no background. Well, for example, I'll give you an example photo. Suppose I take a photo PNG. That is merged here then when I export this file. Well, for example, this is file number 18. Then I am PNG, right? I am Biden Trent. Second, we click on the click and design. I choose 18. Right? Then that file will be just take file 18. And it won't have any background, it will be a transparent image. There you go, guys. You guys look at it. It must be at full capacity. Besides RAW, I can choose. Download them one by one. And besides RAW, I can record the screen. This painter I present. It's given us a lot of models. There, and I can pi this gene, then I can. Recording. That's because This only has the P function, this cost recording function, and I can share this with my team 5. Then you can share by copying the link, or an I name an AI. They are also using Canva here, to be able to edit this file. And each of these files I can give a name. Available like this according to the categories, right? Afterfly, for example, this is the action. Otherwise it will default to page 100. How much will it reach with both numbers according to the number always? That's it like that. We also have a video. Instructions for all of you and the kids are those. The most important thing about Canva. Oh, and I hope one day I will. When I have more time, I will show you how to make cards, how to inbox, how to do. From many other colors, presentation design. If you and your children have such wishes, then go ahead. Comment below, right? And I know if there is much interest, then I will add more videos so that children can practice more. And wish you and your children have many. Yeah, good study results, yeah, good job. And for working people, well, we have a chance to advance. Then the marketing people, designing the standby screen of a computer's phone, do about everything. This is also a very wonderful thing for all of us. Right? Thanks and see you again. Poster and Instagram post and logo. Generally, file of 4 then file card then file poster. A lot in general. That's right. We can choose any of the items here. It all gives us one design program. And outside of the files here, come out. We can design with the form of a size. Our wish. Now we will design in a file format. A call to available in advance. These design files are also simple. Well, we choose the size we choose well. Pixel or inch or. Oh, centimeters are okay, right? Now I will take the most general file. Is we design a poster with. And these. Then we can do the same later. Just like that. Of course I will share with you later the way to do it so we can apply it. Flexible with all this. Now we will click on the poster. What baby we will check its size. By being us. Click what wrong. I understand some. You guys are using the original file. Free may not be able to adjust the file size. Adjustable. These are the files that I'm in the Pro section. For example, this is size 4. 2 times the whole year 9.4. There. We can totally adjust it to some size. For example, 34 years right-click copy Android. It is possible to create a new file with the pump link. What did I click on? Then it is just a file. What's wrong with that key or file? And now I will get a here is a file. First design. First I name the design. For example, I set it as poster. For example, about a certain name a B. C is okay. Name already. Okay, here is the overview. We see there is a template file. Has element, has file, upload, has photo. With text and video and many more. This game has a lot of great parts. Well, let's explore together. Well, first is the template part. Then yeah, you guys and girls can choose yeah. Samples are available above. By many topics and the many things it suggests. What do we see? If it is suitable, then I choose it. And in addition we can search. Right? For example, we want to make an event. There we can choose the event templates, right? Or we will suggest. A suggested by Canva, right? For example, I will take a sample like this. Well, first of all, you and your children will. I use the available images, those in the available templates, and I also sincerely. With you. You guys are if I am not good at design then I. Best is. Let's use available templates like this. That then. Well, first I will change the photo, right? There I can replace any photo here. Well, for example, this picture is. This poster looks like it is fashionable. Right? Then I can replace the example I typed as fashion. There. Then I can completely change. Well, this picture becomes some picture. That I can. Yes, available in the library, or I can upload. Either way is fine. The pictures here are the majority. If it's pro version, then it's copyrighted image. But if there is no pro, then it will suggest us some free pictures. Right now, suppose I take a photo that is available in the library. I just need to drag it here, right? So I have chosen a girl. To replace the photo just now. And this girl, I want a closer one. In short, the image is closer. I like double click. I pull. There, and I can go left and right as I want, guys. I'll put it up here a little bit so Cho can see it. It is fashionable, right? That is the thing. Here I can drag that image in our desired amount. Everything is okay, right? This is very good. It doesn't need cropping. But I just need to drag this. Is it stretchable? That if we want to adjust a certain position, we just need to double click, right? As I shared. And that's how we learn more. One secret is, can I move and can I adjust it? The position of the photo. Next to that, then I will adjust the color I clicked on it. There are many places where I can adjust the color. This photo. The first is Eris. I can adjust the brightness. Is the picture correct? The plaster is a contrasting color. It's like the yellow one, and I will still have it now. I will multiply it. Oh, let's duplicate it so we can compare. Down here I will take one of this crush color. This black and white. I just need sapphires into -100 this and that. Or 90% is fine. Is it possible to get a color? Black and white, right? Besides, I can adjust the colors. Color differently in this scene. That is very beautiful, right? But in case I want to, well, adjusting this color is called color up. Then I will choose BL. Let me duplicate another photo. Let me get to know you. First I have to learn about shapes. Oh, this Eris, BL, plays a background model, right? It will be for those. The photo is just a background. Then I can put another picture on, right? Then it is completely possible to place an order. Learn that way, BL. That's what we learned in this BL, color correction. This is the case. By clicking on the right image, there is no Eris. Besides, I can filter. There is black and white, there is green, many different colors. Then I can choose according to the whole thing. The color we want. That edit is also very beautiful. It has a lot of color editing modes. And we want the color to be more unusual. Then we go to effect. As we see here, there are many colors in. Is this frequency racing right, or is it in this clintature? Is that slide? Right? There are many very strange forms. For example, this is a strange color. Is this trade correct? It looks very creative, right? That I can totally change. A picture. Currently available. Become a completely different photo, right? That then. So let's compare this photo. Here is another color photo. This Eris, yeah, I choose filter. I'm not addicted to Eris anymore. I'll filter it. Oh, this stone has a very yellow color, see? Very nostalgic, right? Then I can combine Eris news. It creates something very interesting. That should be you can totally. In terms of image, you can completely customize it with the toolkit. Very cool here. And besides that, yeah, I can separate the background. For example, this picture. I can totally separate. Very professional background above. Canva, click here. I click a fake. I click on Jibo's background. This tool allows me to. Background separation is quite fast. And I can say it is very accurate. Please wait a few more seconds. Before it splits. You can upload any photo to this library and you can split the offset font. Sometimes separating Photoshop also makes it very long, but split on this one then you see. Very beautiful and, oh then I can erase if any position is not good. Right? Then it's pretty standard. Generally speaking, using AI should be. Well, I have to say it's very classy, right? Here it is, it made a very cool picture. Very impressive creation, I have a colored background also called BL. Can I adjust the color? That morning dark. That is very modern like that. We have gotten used to that visual aspect. And we can absolutely trust that. Whatever image we desire can all be handled on Canva with so many color modes, so much. Beautiful, very delicate, right? There you have it. Some color modes, right? It is very attractive for all of us. Is that so? Well, you and your students have understood more in this errors section. There are many modes here. Filter section, you guys just get used to it. The effects section also has a lot of modes. Very, very great, right? There are many other things you can do. Study for yourself. There are also many more suggestions here with many different shapes. There we can make very nice pictures. Very lively, very creative. Indulge our passions. This image, sometimes Photoshop can do it, then it must be the professionals. But well, for all of us, well, I can also confirm that. Well, after that, you guys and girls watch this video of mine. Well, we can be confident about the design. Well, even a lot of the designers, they still admire us. Why is it so attractive? If you guys, well, and you guys saw it was interesting in the orthopedic part, edited the image, then we just boldly comment. Who knows? Yeah, we will have great things together. And we see in any images, we can still be. Turn it into transparent pictures, right? Here are some examples. Oh, different picture. Separating this image is not difficult. I chose this harder one. This picture, right? Look at it. Let's try to separate it. So you see Canva's AI. Or something. Since I've had this background separation tool, is that I feel like I am. Yes, very quickly many times. You guys see that? I can turn one. Well, it's a picture. This is a picture. Yes, I changed the color scheme. It's very interesting, guys. You can use these to turn. Become the ones. What a wonderful thing. That's what it is. In terms of pictures, there are as follows. Now to the text. The split is the part. It's also very important. Let's replace this cup now. Let's say we open. It's like. Let's translate it as a collection. This is the default font of this template. That's a font error, right? You need to fix this. A font, it doesn't have a font error. There are many fonts that are available. Canva it so we can edit to fonts. However, the ones, it's not beautiful either. I'm telling the truth because, in Vietnamese, it has to be Vietnamese. So, well, now I'm going to take an example. A font. Yes, they are available. These are fonts like this. For example, Sal. Let's take Romoto for example. So this font is the font of Canva's default. You see? But in terms of fashion, this font is not very good. That's why you usually. Yeah, and you're going to choose the fonts that it is. It's a little graphic. It's a little beautiful. Well, what's my advice to your friends? Well, let's use fonts. Down on the internet. This is one of the fonts that I downloaded online, or a lot of other fonts. Then these beautiful fonts are usually like this. These are fonts like this MTD, this EMT, a lot of fonts that are very attractive. There are a lot of beautiful fonts. That's right. It's very interesting for all of us. Or SVVL are also beautiful fonts. This is the Avengers, a lot of fonts. Batman, right? And we can actually use those fonts. It's in ours. It's totally something I can use. Then do SEO let me upload the beautiful font to This Canva software we can use separately. So let's go to Google. Let's type the keyword is MTD. Is that okay? That's it. Some of the websites. It'll be free for all of us. For example, this design page. There are 22 fonts part 5. It means it will be in stock. In a different font, right? 70 fonts. That's a lot of 10 fonts. Then, MTD is one of the most interesting fonts. Little. Yes, we can search for SVVL fonts, right? There are also a lot of fonts. 200 years of Vietnamese culture is very beautiful. 0379 fonts. This is HP. That's it. A lot of fonts. Then we can completely choose. That's a very, very nice font. Outside I can choose. Well, the other fonts by being right by hand, for example. Vietnamese fonts, for example, or fonts. Beautiful, for example, you can export it on the set. It's very simple. I'll get my wallet. For example, now I have a font of any kind. A D is like this. And then how do we get that font up? I'll go to the fonts. I went to that a lot of fonts here. This is the default from. It's called a software as well. And these are the fonts that I've uploaded. So you and your kids can use these fonts. I click the upload button in the background. I went into the folder that contains the font. I can upload that font, right? It's pretty simple, isn't it? After I upload it, I will. It shows up in here, right? That's what it is. We can totally use the font. It's beautiful because we uploaded it. Let's take an example with us. Up to a new style. I'll take that as an example. Then we can absolutely use the fonts. Here. That's it. I have. After using the font, I can adjust it. All called. According to the line, the distance between these lines is the stretching of this font, right? Bold pale applicator. It's completely new. This font doesn't allow us to bold. That's the backdrop. But we can pull it up, right? It's very easy to pull up and down. That. And then I can. This font is not beautiful either, right? I have to choose a font that's more suitable. Here's an example. Whether it's beautiful or ugly, it also depends on what our eyes look like. So basically, it has to achieve something. If not, it wouldn't be acceptable, would it? That's why we do creative design. We have to identify it as font. It's one of those things that can help us. Yes, it can be built. Well, the design is beautiful, attractive, right? That's often the case. Take your time. Oh, really? It's not that I can choose right away. Sometimes I have to spend a few minutes, up to 10 minutes. Let me choose a font that fits. And of course, it also depends on their experience. It is also our experience that it... Oh, good. Of course we know right away. What font is that? Right hip. That's it. Yeah, it's totally easy, right? Well, you and I have. Let's start to figure out, the right font. That in fonts like this. We can completely design. To create their own designs. Like our font, for example. Now, I'll take one. Here it is. It's also very interesting. Well, we can choose the effects of the fonts. Hey guys, look at this. It's got a different background. Feet, right? That makes us. That's it. And we can choose a degree of muscle, which is the curvature. You see? It's amazing. This is the middle curve. That's it. Right. Then I can turn this around. Double up if we want to take it. Copy and page, right? It rotates. If I had more words, it would be full. That's a circle. That's it. It's absolutely that we can create. It's one of those impressive font files. In addition, we can use by entering this text. I have chosen the models available here. That's right. For example, I chose the model. There's a lot of different styles. It depends on what? What? That's what we want. But basically, we can absolutely use these very tiny fonts. It's very beautiful here. Sail, right? I can completely turn it into a cartoon. That. Choose the color, right? Maybe I can change the color. Canvas. And what's interesting is that we can actually create these creative design based on the fonts, the templates available. And well, there's a lot of ways to make fonts. It's very beautiful, very creative. Then yeah. We can learn from each other, right? Well, I usually do. Select the available fonts here. Then I'll be able to change the color. Size change layout. Edit. It's for all of us, right? That. It is absolutely true that I can do things. That wish is right. For example, here we can. I chose this. Right? That. Absolutely. When it's blurry like this, I have to change the background. Or letters up. Right? That's what's interesting about you. Well, you and I have seen that. Yeah, when I have a nice one, right? It can be. Well, it's great. You're the one. Sometimes it's me. I'm putting this font below you. I have Ctrl X. Ctrl V it up. What if I could Ctrl X this image? Or I can click here and it has this send back button. When I put it on top, it looks like this. Below it is this green lotus backward. Here's more under this one layer. This is under all of this, right? In general, we also need to be creative. That's right. Based on the designs. Yes, we can absolutely. And well, here it is. I believe you and your children are starting to enjoy it. With this right hip, that's me too. It's editable in a lot of fonts. I can design posters. It's very artistic. Slowly we will be together to study some of the ways to do that. Up to now is we're starting to understand, well, the fonts, about the picture. Well, now there's a part to come. It's pretty important. That's it. We can rely on templates. And we can get it from that template. Sang template here. Well, let me give you an example now. I added a new template. That. Yeah, I see. I'm making a new model now. So for example, now I'm going to let the worker choose an image. Come in here. Give it. I see the color. And now I'll fix it. Today I did this. It's 10/7. 2021. That. You can use the templates that are there. It's also quite interesting. Oh, all of us. Right, that's what we know. how to look at the image. It's also a very important thing. That's because it will. On my advice, you will get used to his eyes, right? Where you put something is also a factor. It is important, but more important to practice. And that's after I saw this video today. That we have practice, I believe. We are all masters. That's right, hip. Now I am a... I'll show you how to get it. Well, that object to that object. For example, now I see this or it has an A. Some symbol I like. So I'll take this as an example. I can copy and paste it here. Right. I can totally be. It's interesting, right? Or other places where I can do that. Right, I see. The image that sees any one component. I can totally use it. Let me give you an example. I'm going to get a new model now. Right, I'll get a different one too. Here's how to move from that. That's the bridge over there, right? Sometimes we will. There's no time to. Not looking for these. It is best that I can be too. Choose it. Just make it up and get this computer. Over here, right? I can put it here, right? And then I can. I found some great text. Let it go again. It's an eye-catching design, right? That's what this is. It's interesting, for example, because I find this letter very interesting. Write it here. What color is that? That's right. So you're learning and you're learning apart. It's called we have to move from object to object here. And the formula is very simple. Just copy or drag, right? It's absolutely that we can. It's our hand, right? That's amazing. And of course, yeah. You can search for objects, right? For example now. Instead, we're not there anymore. We can search in the elements section. Right? No filter or laptop. Right. I totally can. Get the images from the existing libraries. Here. Then I can separate into that place. This place, right? It is entirely possible. Take advantage of all that Canva has. The Canva logo. Or a letter that we can absolutely control it, right? This is Canva. I got it twice. So I turn this. Well, you and your children follow me. And then we just imitate. When I get used to it, it is easy to do. I will. Right? That's how I totally can. It's very easy, isn't it? That is. We've learned how we can be. After moving the objects, I can add them. We go somewhere else by entering the element. We can even go in individual items, right? That's how you create these great works. Great for all of us, right? Then like that, we continue. Got the great parts already. Now tomato, look back at those. The work we design, right? Now the templates are available, right? It has also created for us to have things. That's quite interesting. But how creative it is depends on you. A skilled talent. Of all of you and the children too. Is that okay? But in general, I believe that. Well, we are all talented people. Just that we have. Oh, the activator is not the only one. We can choose color. Right? There are colors that go with it, right? Even we can transform these images. Become BL images. Right? Different color, right? But it looks very attractive like that. Choose half pink red heart. One heart multiplied by two hearts. Possible. Get design ideas. That girl that. Then can we change the word? Then change the phone number and stuff. In short, we can absolutely turn into files. Very impressive. So we have been through some of the operations. So we can use it. Okay, now let's move on to another part. Okay, and we will have some other ideas. Use some tools. Because depending on each model we will suggest you what tools to be able to use it. For example, now let's take a sample like this. What is our mission? We will put the pictures in here. Make a flashcard, for example, right? Then we have many ways. One is we will make one. Well, let's select this element. We will choose the frame. Is this frame right? Now let's take the orange. Take the right apple. I fixed the color a bit. Clear, get all colors. There, it gives us color. Oh, this apple is an apple without a base. Well, I'll take the apple with the background first. Are those apples? Now we will. Apple, right? Very simple. We will learn some tricks here. This? Get ready to have some tricks for all of us. There. But in case we don't want the image up as we get the photo not up right. Absolutely, we absolutely can. Then we will take an apple. More beautiful, right? So great. There are some tips for this. Let me have pictures without background. I search, of course, by keyword or PNG. This is a great keyword for all of us. There, I can do those things. Other pictures, right? I can decorate it like now. Oh, so many beautiful pictures. Now, for example, now I will create this new design with PNG images. Very attractive, for example, here is that. Many beautiful decorations. Like the pattern for all of us there. And we can decorate the butterfly. Right? There. Then we can decorate the flowers and leaves. What is this, right? Well, this is the fun part. A lot of things. A model for all of us to be able to, use it there. I can split or whatever. Yes, guys. Well, basically you and your kids have a warehouse. Yeah, so much great stuff here. Right? Then I can finish. Match with other items placed in. Right? Sometimes it just needs me. Be a little creative and it will be very beautiful. Got this. Right, even a little background color, and right? We absolutely find it very impressive. Is it called different background color? It is very impressive. Then this is very interesting for all of us. Then I add text, right? Add this text, I can happy power. That's very interesting, right? You see, I can take advantage of it. Then we can get beyond these. Yeah, I can do more fame. Yeah, a lot of other stuff too. Well, that's the PNG part. It's quite interesting. And now, I will continue for you. Some more tips. For example, how do I use the brands? In this element, we have this brand, fill this. There are many interesting things about CA filling. Is that right? Very beautiful, I can choose this, right? You can put one PNG, but the scene does not come here, right? That is for example A. I see which one is suitable. A flower, a dream, or a dollar bill, one car, right? It's like Then I can totally. Of course I will change this color. Make it fit, right? There. Then it is completely that I have creative ideas. Then I can a design out of the file, make it impressive. There are so many cool things. Then you guys can take advantage of those things. Oh, this brandy, and it's very attractive in many things I can decorate. I can put on the background, then we can create the molds. It also has a lot of good things. It helps us easy to do things. Is the file correct? For example, right? A file like this. Absolutely amazing frames. Right? We have some great suggestions. Then you should take advantage of those things so that files. You can. Impressive design, right? These guys. The action is also very sparkling and very impressive. Is that great? Then we can create things. The attraction for I am my design. That and absolutely we can use these things to be creative, right? Then okay. Like that. We also learn some tricks. The tricks. Those secrets. And besides that, yeah, well, we have many other things too. Well, in this element. Well, it has a lot of interesting stuff. Like we have this. Well, we see this is classic. There are a lot of these graphics. Then this photo, and now we talk about the part is. Well, we can add things like this chat. These charts. Well, these parts are easy. I won't say. But yeah, we can make the hook. Now let me make this hook. For example, now I copy this hook. Is that right? I totally. There can I change pictures, design. Change things, right? It's very easy and we can do it. Change any image we want. Right? Then WHED is that we have the pictures. Right? And then WHET else can we choose colorful a little bit to match the tone a little bit. Do you see? Now I insert text. Start, I can change things. The foundation of all of us. Or now I will see this cutter hook. It has something interesting that we can copy. From one to another, right? For example, I will take this one for example. Here, go there. I am very okay. Like things that people have already made. Then I just need to say yes in order and I will have the skin and stove. We are creative. True or not? Much faster, right? This one gives us a color that is a little lighter. It is also interesting. Generally speaking, sometimes we have to try colors, right? If the color matches, then it's a special color like this, right? Then we can see more of those. Another. Is this right, Chung? There are many interesting things. There we can take all this up and down. Then, you and your children can make these hooks very beautiful, very impressive, very interesting. Our products and many other things, right? And it is clear that we can create those.